What is going on YouTube? Brad's Garage here, back with another video. And today, we're doing an oil change on the good old 2011 Ford F-150. And today, we're going to do a high mileage oil change. This truck's currently at 225,000. Put up a video here of it just hitting it. I was able to capture it on the video, which is pretty cool. And so, yeah, we're going to get into it. Basically, just how to do it and what to expect with a high mileage truck on that oil change. Next, we're going to get into the stuff you need. Alrighty, guys, and this is pretty much all you need here. You got your oil funnel. I got 9 quarts of 10W30. I know if you look on these trucks, and then Ford says 5W20 on these 5-liter Coyotes. But I burn oil and I commute long distances, so the oil gets pretty hot. So I'm going with a little bit of thicker oil so it doesn't burn off as fast. And then take 7.7 quarts, but have 9 here just in case when I do burn the oil, then I have more oil to put into it. Next thing, oil filter wrench. Moved on to the oil filter. I got a K&N high performance, pushing this motor super fast. You know what I'm saying? But it's a HP 2011, and no, it does not make it faster. It's just an oil filter. It's not nothing fancy. You just get it at O'Reilly or auto parts store for like $10. Then I got a half-inch drive on a 15mm socket, and that's pretty much all you need for the truck. And then obviously your shop towels. But yeah, that's pretty much all you need. And then going on to here, of course, you need your oil drain pan. And then my truck, it is tall enough to where I could squeeze under, but I'm a big guy, so I got these ramps here. Put it on the ramps here in just a second, and then we're gonna get this oil change started. Alrighty, guys. Now that we got the truck up onto those blocks, all we gotta do, grab our little wooden block here, chalk that rear tire, also apply the e-brake. But now we're gonna get underneath and start this oil change. Alright, guys, we are underneath the truck, and we got our drain plug here, and then our oil filter is up and towards the front there somewhere. 15mm half-inch drive wrench. You use basically any 15mm, but most important part, take your little cap off. If you don't, your oil's gonna overfill on you. Breather cap. And all we're gonna do, sorry for the one-hander here today, but I don't have my usual equipment for camera besides the mic. But today, I'm just gonna deal with it. Shouldn't be a big deal. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I put the camera down just to loosen it. And then now we're just gonna loosen it more. I know it's such a long way, but I didn't want to go and grab an extension, so. Sorry for the angle. But that should be good. Now all we gotta do is just, this one's pointing straight down, so it's pretty hard. So boom, just like that, nice and cleanly. Just gonna put that down. We're gonna let that drain out, and we'll come back. Alright, guys, going back under here, just tighten it up by hand till the most you can. And you grab your socket and tighten up your drain plug here. Boom, all tight. Next we gotta do is the oil filter. Alright, guys, get the oil draining. Oil filters out, draining out of that little thing, and then under that. But yeah, let this drip for about 10-15ish minutes, and then I'll come right back. Alright, guys, about 10 minutes later, I got a can of brake clean, and I'm just spraying up into the cavities of the trays. Make sure all the oil gets drained out, and then we're gonna get the new oil filter here in just 1 second here. Alright guys, got our new HP 2011 filter from K&N, and unfortunately I didn't fill it up with any oil because it goes in sideways, so you wouldn't be able to put much oil into it anyways. And I know everyone on the internet argues about filling it up before you put it in, or just letting the motor fill it up. This one, for a certain instance, I always usually fill it up. For this one, it's going sideways, so I am not going to fill it up with oil. I'm just going to put it back up in it. I hit my alarm button. Whoops. Alright, back to what we were going to do. Go up and in on it, and then you just find the hole for it, which is a little hard to find sometimes, but there we go. Got it screwing in there, and all you gotta do is a nice hand tight. You don't need to go any tighter than that on the oil filter. You just gotta make sure that it just seals up and in, which it will. And I'll get one more time for good measure, and I'll even get a rag so my hand don't slip as much. Alright, stays in. Drain plug is in down there. We're gonna start filling her up with oil now. Alrighty guys, now we're just gonna fill it up with oil. I'm approximately gonna do, oh, sorry you guys fell there. I'm gonna do about a good old 7 quarts, and then oh, of course the thing fell. Thank God I didn't miss that much, but man, that's gonna be a cleanup. I'm gonna hold the fill up with one hand, and I'll catch you back. Alrighty guys, I got 7 quarts in there for now. I'm gonna give it a start up, let it cycle around for just a second, and then once it's all done with that, we're gonna fill up the rest of the way. Alright, now that we had it circle around, I'm just gonna wipe off this drain and then see how far it is onto the markers, and then with that we're going to add more oil if we need to, which we should, because I only put 7 quarts. It takes 7.7. Alright, so I measured it, said it only had about, it was at the bottom of the dipstick, so we're gonna add 0.7 quarts, which on here compared to ounces is about to that 12 level. So once we go down to that 12 out, we'll level check it again. Alrighty guys, so I did go to 12 marked on here. It didn't quite have enough, so I went in between the 12 and the 6, closer to the 6. And now we're gonna check the oil level. Alright guys, that pretty much just did the trick. It may be hard to tell, but it's right at that top notch. It's a little hard to see, but it's right there at the top. So it's all good now. And yeah, that's how you do oil change on a high mileage 2011 Ford F-150. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them down in the comment section down below. Make sure to answer them as best I can. And yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the post notifications. And thank you for watching. Peace.